Now this looks like my apology video. Hold on. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to The Vibe. Today I'm going to be showing you all what I got this Black Friday season. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went off this year for Black Friday. I'm not usually as big on Black Friday. I feel like in the previous years, I just wasn't into it, man. Like I, here and there would get some stuff on Black Friday for my family, but I never really splurged for myself for anything. It just wasn't really my thing. But this year, I'm glad to say that I found a lot of pretty dope stuff for a really cool price. So I wanted to show you all what I got. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Ethan, or EJ. A lot of my stuff surrounds lifestyle and vlogs and travel and faith and film and just really cool visuals that make you feel something. So if you're into that and if you like the vibe so far, please subscribe. If you don't know, I also have a podcast called Visualize with Ethan Gonzalez, where I talk a lot about just deep life conversations again surrounding faith and just how to get through life, basically. You should definitely take a listen. It's out now wherever you listen to your podcasts. It's just a great podcast to have in the background, while driving or working out or wherever. I also have a big exciting announcement to make here on my channel. You guys already know me being here on YouTube for 3 years or so. I love creating stuff, and so I, as of currently, am now a brand manager, content creator of an account on Instagram besides my own called Bougie Dreams. My dad and I have been wanting to create content for him for the longest time. My dad is actually a realtor here in Colorado, and we wanted to create a page that wasn't just about real estate, but also about like lifestyle and kind of getting your life back together. And so weeks ago, we kind of scrapped everything from his account and we started fresh. And now we have Bougie Dreams. Basically, the concept that we have for Bougie Dreams is that we're here to help you envision that dream lifestyle that you want to achieve and just basically help you attain that through visuals and through posts on our page. As I said, my dad's a realtor, and so our page, we like to be very real about real estate and about the housing market, and so we spill a lot of tea about real estate. Essentially, me and my dad work together. My dad is more of the content-based role in this, and for me, I'm more of the creative design person in this account. So it will really mean a lot if you consider following, if you consider checking us out, and yeah. And as always, check out my socials at the Ethan Gonzalez. Again, that's at the Ethan Gonzalez, with an S. All right, let's get started. So basically, if you're from Colorado, this year for Black Friday, I went up to Castle Rock Outlets. I think about a week ago, I went to the thrift store, and that kind of started my Black Friday shopping. At my thrift store, there wasn't really a Black Friday sale. I just went on a day where everything was 50% off, and I was happy. I got 3 pants. And the thing with pants is that I'm not really big on buying pants anymore at the thrift store. This past year, when I buy pants, they end up not giving what it needed to give. Usually a lot of the pants that I encounter at the thrift store, I'm just gonna say it, like they're skinny jeans. The amount of times I've gotten like those pants that are just very like skinny and tight, for me personally, it's not really my vibe. I used to like be into like the skinny jeans, Exhibit A. But luckily, I encountered some pants at the thrift store that I really liked. When it comes to baggy pants, man, like first I copped these cargo jeans. These are Wranglers at the thrift store. I also got these jeans, and they're from Dickies. And I think you would call them like carpenter jeans. In the front, they kind of have this like stitching, and I've kind of been getting into this type of denim where it's like a more darker blue. I think out of like all denim, this kind of color is really my favorite. I will say though that these Dickies jeans, to be honest, I thought they weren't gonna fit. I did the whole Filipino thing where when you're trying to see if the pants actually fit you, you just wrap it around your neck. If both ends touch like that, then that means it fits. I was kind of a germaphobe, and I was like, I don't know if I wanna at the thrift store, but luckily they fit. I even straight up asked the person at the cashier, I was like, yo, what's your return policy? Because I'm not the one. But luckily, as I said, they fit really nicely. So I also got these, I don't know what you would call this color, kind of like a washed khaki. They're Lee's. Again, I like this type of fit where it's not like hugging like your legs, like it's kind of baggy in a sense. I don't know, I'm just really into that. But yeah, I was really happy to find and cop these pants. I've been in need of some. So next I got some shirts. So the first one is this white oversized shirt that says Maui, Hawaii on it. Again, if you didn't see my past thrifting haul videos, I look for a shirt that fits nicely, that has a really unique design to it. This one, I like it because there's just a lot of color, but it's a white shirt, so you can like match it with, you know, different pants. Definitely a summer shirt though, but I really like it. Next, I got two green collared shirts. One of them is in the wash, but I have this one. So this one is from the Duke Golf Club, and I don't know, I really like green. And I feel like this shirt was really 90s a bit. I was thinking of pairing it with like baggy pants. All right, besides clothes, I also got two accessories. The first one is this Jordache. It's like a sling bag. I looked it up. Well, first and foremost, I liked the way it looked. It's very simple. It's like a sling bag. I've always liked bags. Like I like having a bag around because I tend to like lose a lot of stuff when I bring it with me. So this one looked very just sophisticated. I looked it up, and actually this bag, or Jordache, was a very popular brand in like the 80s and 90s. And I was like, that's so perfect for me because I'm super into that. I got it for $6, but apparently these like range in high prices. So it was an honor. It was an honor. The second bag I found right next to it. It's a traveler bag, and I just really like how vintage it looks. I was thinking of like making this into like a gym bag of some sort. Again, I like the style. I like the vibe, and I got it for 50% off. Now, not only do I get clothes and accessories from the thrift store, but I also like looking at books. I really like looking at like vintage books, especially the cool film photography books. I found these two at my thrift store, and they were like, I think $1. They're from the National Geographic Society, and I just want to show you a couple pages. I'm super into it. It's just something nice to like look through. So that was basically the thrift portion. The next store that I went to was Calvin Klein. You guys, I have always been intrigued and just super into Calvin Klein. My parents were into Calvin Klein back in the 90s, and I don't know, just like me personally, when Calvin Klein comes into mind, I think of like the basics. You know, you have like your jeans, your denim, and then just like a t-shirt. It's just a cool store, and I really like how they incorporate a lot of throwbacks. Yeah, it is a dream of mine to one day be like a model for Calvin Klein, you know, have my billboards up there with Calvin Klein on it. I don't know. It's just, I'm gonna just put that out there. Let's start off with the sweats. So I got 3 sweats, and kind of the same thing with pants. I'm very particular with sweats. I remembered in high school, I was super into sweats, right? I was super into the black Adidas with the 3 white lines. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, actually. And then they were like tapered. They made me look like I played soccer and stuff. And like, I was super into that. I remember I wore it with Vans and like a Thrasher shirt or something. Anyways, I started to kind of like fade away from those sweats that were like tapered. I really like baggy sweatpants. And so for a while, I've kind of been finding those like baggy sweatpants in like my thrift stores. But I don't know who be going to my thrift stores, but a lot of the pants and the sweatpants that I've been trying to look for, they're gone now. They are gone. Lately, I've just been trying to find some nice sweatpants to just go out in or to relax in, because the sweatpants that I've gotten years ago, they don't fit. I've been wearing jeans, just a lot of jeans, bro. And I kind of want to like, you know, switch it up a bit, go to school comfy, but at the same time, I want to serve looks, you know what I mean? So I got 3 sweatpants, a gray one, a black one, and a white one. The gray one I already used because I was super excited to use it. And so it's in the wash, but here is the black sweatpants. Luckily at Calvin Klein, they had the fit that I like, which was kind of oversized. It wasn't really like, you know, too tight, if that makes sense. I've actually just been looking for some time, and I was thinking about like getting some sweatpants from like Walmart, because I've been just wanting some like nice, soft, baggy sweatpants. But usually in the guys section, at least for me, when I look for sweatpants, a lot of it, I just don't like the fit. Like it's all like tapered. like 2015. Like, no. So yeah, it wasn't really my cup of tea, but I'm super glad that I found these. This one's the white one. This one's really nice. And even at the end, it's just like a wide leg. For the black ones, it's cuffed, so it kind of wraps around your ankle. Same thing with the gray sweatpants, but they're really nice. And I got it for a really nice price. This is not sponsored whatsoever. I forgot to say that, but Calvin Klein, if you want to do your thing, support small creators. All right, the next item I bought are some jeans. They're just these light wash denim jeans. They're pretty baggy. They're called 90s loose jeans. They're super, super nice. You can never go wrong with some Calvin Klein denim. Next is this button up. Really what kind of caught my eye was the price because it was 70% off, but I just like the color. I like how it's, it looks very skin tone, like it looks really, what's the word, like natural, not too bright, kind of like just like a chill brown. I got it to be one size up, kind of like this shirt, which I really like. All right, the last two things I got from Calvin Klein were some hoodies. The first one is just an oversized gray hoodie, nothing too special. I really got this to kind of match with gray sweatpants. I don't know what's mean like oversized. I think it's because a lot of the stuff that are actually my size, they kind of shrink easily, so they end up being very tight and uncomfortable. I feel like a hoodie you should let some air in. You feel like, I don't know, I'm thinking aloud at this point. I also got this blue zip up hoodie. Now the thing with this one, I really like the color, to be honest. What really caught my eye was the color. I was about to pay and then I saw this and I was like, ooh, this got it. Okay. The funny thing is, I tried this on at home and I had like a tank top underneath. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of gave Jungkook, I think it was one of his like music videos. It was like 7. Ah, dang, I could have been Jungkook for Halloween, bro. So that was Calvin Klein. If perhaps you who is watching this is from Calvin Klein and you're looking for a model, you know, I mean, the last store I went to was Coach. We really getting bougie out here, shoot. The first thing I got were some flip-flops, some chinelas, some chanclas, whatever you want to call it. So my dad and I actually got matching ones. I haven't worn slippers in such a long time. Like even when I was in middle school, when we would go out, it would be like November, October. It would be like cold, like literally cold. And I would still have my flip-flops on. I was really giving island boy. That kind of was it for me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take a break. Who be letting the dogs out? Like The next one is a notebook. You know, very simple. I liked the color. I like the color. It was $20. I've been really in need of a notebook just to like be able to put my ideas like surrounding content and whatnot just down. I would usually use like the notes app on my phone, but I don't know, there's just something about like physically writing it. It comes with like a notebook itself, but also it's like there's a pocket, so it could be reused. But shoot, I like the color, I really do. All right, last but not least, I got another bag. So this one is just like a basic black Coach bag, and it's a sling. So basically, like, I'm turning 20 next year, and no, like, in all seriousness, this is really not important, but like, I was just thinking, like, I've been kind of wanting to change up my aesthetic a bit. I feel like, you know, in the past few years, you know, high school, I've been really like developing my style, right? And I'm like, you know, wearing all these bright clothes and wearing all these like the Jordans and the Dunks and like color coordinating outfits. This next year, I kind of want to like try something new, a bit like, I don't want to say like mature vibe, but it's like, it's something different, you feel? I think it's cool to have it. It's just like, it's there when you need it. I really like it because it's just a plain like black bag. It could go with a lot of different fits. And yeah. So that was my very much chaotic Black Friday haul. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go clean up now. If you made it all the way up to here, please remember that you are special, you are loved, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made. As always, do your homework, follow the socials, follow the podcast. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell down below as well. Thank you so much for vibing with me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.